It rained pretty hard today, so I'm sitting here in my fave egg-shaped lounge chair. I'm enjoying the ambient lilac glow and THC-enhanced seafoam scent of my AI-curated retreat. My personal AI assistant knows that the color lilac has a calming effect on me. It gave me a color therapy test while monitoring my vital responses freshman year as part of some self-care protocol. Honestly, I had no idea the color lilac affected me in that way. But the calming effect has been helpful to my weak heart and sometimes frazzled nerves. But having your biometrics continuously monitored through a university AI system isn't always beneficial, though, especially when where you're from follows you. Here's why I say that. A year ago, the guy across the hall had an argument with his girlfriend, but I was the one who received an official security alert. The security system decided my heart rate was suspiciously high at the time of the reported incident. I was actually just having a nightmare. I ain't know what was going on. Awakened by the alarm, I had to complete a multi-factor bio and psychometric confirmation of my identity and location, or else authorities would be summoned. An iris check, a gait check, and voice assessment was required. The gait check was especially annoying, because I had to walk back and forth a few times in front of the droid head security camera on my floor. It was having difficulty getting a read. Embarrassing. Across the hall, they didn't have to go through such a process, since they were able to claim a level of privacy I couldn't. This due to what I would later find out was my security interest status. A status linked to the zip code of my home residence. It's sad, really. I come from a black multiracial background, and my zip code in Eileen, a historically black suburb in the outer borough of Nova City, has a similar demographic makeup, so I don't doubt I was marked as a person of interest because of this. This, even though we know AI security systems aren't supposed to track racial identity. Let me explain how this could happen. You see, the ambient intelligent dorms at Nova University are part of an AI-managed smart environment system from Guidance Corp that can continuously monitor metrics like heart rate, breathing, and emotional state if you opt in. Many do, since it helps students save on high data costs. Personal AI assistants can use this data to customize the multisensory atmosphere of your dorm for each student's optimal comfort, productivity, and well-being. But, as is often the case, this intimate data stream also feeds into centralized AI security systems that are supposed to detect and respond to potential threats. Anomalous physiological signatures can trigger automatic alerts and protocol enforcement by authorities if perceived as a risk. While these technologies can increase safety and provide hyper-personalized health service, they also enable invasive surveillance that can violate personal privacy and leave you vulnerable to violations in the name of security. Recently, a class action lawsuit was settled with Guidance Corp, as there were a lot of discriminatory incidents. In initial audits of their security status algorithm, they had engaged in practices of deceptive transparency. This enabled a chain of deception from auditors to clients to users. Guidance used AI to hide its use of zip codes as a way to index race and economic status. Wild. This would then affect the security status assessment of individuals in a biased manner by pulling from past government crime data about an area. Crime data that we know is the result of biased institutional practices over time. Somebody who worked there exposed this. They acted as a whistleblower after using an open-source AI program to conduct an explainability audit of Guidance's system, uncovering the hidden inputs in their model. It is rumored that this person, or someone they knew, had a similar experience as me, but had even gotten arrested. So, after this, Guidance Corp was bought out by Z Inc. Today, the ambient intelligence system at the university has been updated. Unfortunately, under the pretense of saving lives in an emergency, a decoupling of security and health data didn't happen in the new system. Transparency about security status and an altering of the security assessment model did happen, though. The new system is far more clear about individual security assessment. I can check my status and more, right now if I want to. Anyway, recalling this incident, I'm beginning to think of a deeper structure to being a human living under AI urbanism here in Nova City. It's like being in some strange cybernetic loop where AI enables a consensual yet compulsive order, accommodating and absorbing every reform, every revolt, back to a restored order through continuous adjustment and adaptation. Restored order, as in keeping the same core dynamics, like not separating health and security data streams. Like, I remain vulnerable to deliberate mistreatment in order to receive care. Who we are shapes how we experience AI systems. Who controls the AI systems, ultimately, shapes how different people will experience it. AI systems are a site of struggle. Man, I should just opt out of this. I'm feeling a little paranoid now. Or maybe it's just the THC.